Nice, bro. Wait. I got, oh my God. Ah, yes.
Beautiful car.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
We are good.
Yeah, baby.
Ty Fahlman, Jetset magazine. I am here with Bryan Cranston, and Paul. We are shooting the cover of our spring issue. We're here with this beautiful aircraft. We're going to talk to the guys about Dos Hombres and see how they started this incredible business.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Salute. So how's Dos Hombres doing?
God, it's going so well.
Yeah.
Better than we would allow ourselves to imagine.
No, I imagined.
Really?
Yeah.
You see, I think of where it could go and I downplay it a little.
Okay.
Just
That's
because
smart.
I want to go back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both are from blue collar families. We didn't have much money at all when we were growing up, so we don't know what that's like. We just know how to work. And every time we achieve another plateau, we break into the top 10, the top 5, now we're number 4. We
Raise the glass.
cheers, great, and then we just go back to work. We don't spend a lot of money. We just go back to work, and kind of like it that way.
Awesome. Why Mezcal?
I mean, it's my favorite spirit. You know, I've been drinking it for close to 17 years now. I come from the bourbon, Scotch, whiskey space. You know, I was always having a glass of whiskey or bourbon. That was my typical nightcap. I love drinking my spirits neat or on the rocks. And then I was introduced to Mezcal 17 years ago, just under, and I just fell in love with it. It's just such a clean spirit. The older I got, the next morning sort of hurt me a little bit with the darker spirits, but I could have a Mezcal and I feel great. I love the smokiness to it, the peatiness. And also I saw such a clear opening there. You know, there wasn't such a clear front runner in the space, and I thought we could take a swing at that.
Is this the first time that either of you guys have ran a business, and what's that been like as far as the growing pains and learning how to run a business?
We both have production businesses, but that's within the industry that we know really well, and so we just branch out from there to be producers. But this is really the first ownership of a business completely outside of anything I had ever been involved with before, and there was and still is a learning curve. But what's interesting, as actors, every time we start a character, it's outside of us. We don't know if we're truly going to get it and to be able to understand that character and grab a hold of it. So I just looked at this business as the same way. Oh, it's outside here. I just have to study and do everything I do as an actor developing a character to learn as much as I can, keep pulling it in. We're like dry sponges, just pull it in and learn as much as we can. Every time we go down to Mexico and visit our maestro Gregorio Velasco, he teaches us something different, everything. He has a recipe like a fine chef has a recipe to Dos Hombres. And it's very, very well, tightly kept. And we don't even know it. Yeah.
Now you guys do these whirlwind promotional tours where you go into a city, you visit a bunch of stops. What is that like? And how does that help the brand?
I mean, I think it's so important. I think it's important for people to know that we are very hands-on. This was all self-funded from Bryan and I from the very beginning. It wasn't some big corporation that came to us asking us if we wanted to make a quick buck, slap our name on something and wish it luck. It's important to get on the ground, pound the pavement, meet all the gatekeepers that get, the lick of the lips, meet the people that run these accounts, shake hands. Yeah.
We could use a jet to get around. That would be great.
Yeah, you know what? We really could use a jet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I know somebody.
You know a guy?
I might know a couple guys, couple gals.
Okay.
Like we said in Breaking Bad, you know a guy who knows a guy
Who knows a guy?
who knows a guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what are your goals with the company long term?
You know what? Yeah, I mean, we do have some lofty goals. We were just in Mexico a couple weeks ago, and the last moment I had with Gregorio, or Maestro Mescalero, the last moment, he said to me, gives me a hug, and he says to me, "Thank you so much. I feel like I'm dreaming." And to be able to do that with this guy, who's also now our partner, he's part owner of Dos Hombres, just to watch this baby grow is, I'm so proud. You know, we've hired every single one of our employees personally, Brian and I, and we just want to keep growing this thing. Keep educating people on what mezcal is, and swing for that #1 spot.
We have always felt that we can be a massively successful company and still be good stewards to the earth and to people. There's no reason why that cannot be joined. So share the joy, share the wealth, do things that are beneficial for people, both here and in Mexico, and share it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think we feel that way because we've never gone after a money plateau. We're going after a product, whether it's a movie that we make or a mezcal that we make. We focus on that to be the best it can be, and the ripple effect of that is success and fantastic. You know, and see what can happen there.
Incredible. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, Ty.
Cheers. Salud.